Hi guys, it's Neil from Fitbank Health Group. Hope you're well on a Saturday morning, come afternoon. I just wanted to just put something out there a little bit. Yesterday I did a bit of a story on Instagram and Facebook, etc. But for LinkedIn, for professionals, etc. But for other people who didn't see it, I just wanted to just put a little bit out there. And I'm going to start working with a couple of different companies on a lot of things to do with mental health. And we all seem to talk about it, but do we do much about it? I personally have had quite a few people who've had a lot of issues with it. I've had issues myself with mental health, and we all have a stigma with mental health. We have a thing where we think mental health means are you going mad? Should you be in a hospital somewhere? Should you be laying on a couch talking to a therapist? Well, maybe that helps. But I think mental health and the word mental is the bit that we should just look at health. It should be mind health, I think, really, rather than mental health. How does your mind function? Why are you having these thoughts? Why do you think that you're in such a dark place? How can everyone around you help? And it's normal. This is the bit I want to get to. It's a normal thing. You don't know the person on the treadmill next to you, or the person doing weights behind you, or the person in the office opposite you who looks really happy. You don't know what happens when they get home. You don't know what happens behind the closed door, just as they don't know what happens when you get home. But however, a smile, a hello, a glance, an eyebrow raise can make someone's day, can make someone who's feeling depressed, can make it so much better for them. I know myself, I've been in some dark places, and I mean, I've got a good family unit behind me, a lovely child, lovely wife, great family unit, and it's been hard work. I mean, as a professional footballer, when I played football, I struggled as well. Through my career, I've struggled with stuff, but I'm happy to talk about it, and this is what I want to do. I want to encourage people to talk more. I'm happy to tell people what happened with me. I'm happy to tell them how hard I found it. I found writing a great release. Although some of my writing was very, very dark, I helped me to get stuff out there. And I want people to realise that it's normal to have have issues. Depression's become something which we tend to think we lock ourselves away. Listen. You can be depressed but still look very happy. You can be really anxious but be very extravagant. It's the way people try and mask it, try and disguise it, and the other side of it is medication. People think medication, you're taking medication for it. Well, listen, if I have a problem with my foot or my arm, or I get some kind of issue or some abscess or something, or some problem and I get offered medication because that's the best way to sort it out, then that's what I'm going to take. So why would you not help your mind, which is the most powerful tool in your body, to help your day-to-day life become better and easier, to help you function better? It makes no sense. I want to get away from people being on their own, thinking they're on their own. I want to even look at things like opening up the gym, opening up my facility to people who've got mental health. People who don't even know what mental health means. What does it mean? I mean, within football, within sport, there's rafts of it, but no one talks about it because we're all big, hard men, whatever, or strong women, whatever, and we don't mention it. Well, that's nonsense, absolute nonsense. Let's get away from that. Let's start talking about it. We all tell each other, on a day-to-day basis, we tell each other what little things are wrong in our lives, or I need new trainers, or I broke a nail, or as a man, you might say that. I'm not saying women say that, I'm saying, but you've damaged your finger, or you've done something to you, you've got a cut here, or you need a plaster. That's what we're doing. We're plastering over in the cracks in our mind, and I think we need to get past that. I think what we need to do is sit down with each other, talk to each other, and say, listen, what are you struggling with? Can I help you? OCD, I struggled with OCD for many, many years. Still have OCD, still have it. OCD is not just turning the tin around. It's not putting the tins in order. That's not OCD, that's just being panicky, and that's just being wanting things in nice order. OCD, when it's at its extreme form, is horrific. It's debilitating, and it can stop you even wanting to come out of your house or get up in the morning. All right, I've had them times. I've had them dark places. It's not a nice place to be. However, there is help. Lots and lots of people out there can help. You've just got to ask for it. We've all got to learn to ask for it and talk to each other. And that's what I think the message I'm trying to get to is that I've had people who've taken their own lives because of mental health. I've got cousins and friends who've had people so close to them have done the same thing. And if we just managed to talk to each other, maybe we could stop that last seed from being planted, that sets it off. that sets that firework off. Because that's what they are really in your mind. These thoughts are fireworks. These thoughts that something bad's going to happen, or if you don't do something, or you don't go back. For me, it was if I don't lock the door, for example, if I check the door. Very simple things, it seems like, but you start driving on that motorway and you think you've not locked that door, and then your mind starts telling you all these thoughts, what something's going to happen, and your house is going to get robbed, it's going to burn down. It becomes quite serious. The difference is that there's so many people out there that have these same thoughts but can rationalise it. I couldn't rationalise it. I can now. I've learned to. I've used medication to help me as well. I mean, some of the medication is fantastic, and you wouldn't believe how many people take medication these days. And this video is getting a bit long. I don't want to be a preacher or anything like that. I'm just trying to say I'm going to be working with a company that you'll see in the next few weeks that has been set up to help mental health in schools, etc. Massive, huge passion of mine. Huge thing I was failed on at school was that people just thought I was being a naughty kid because they didn't understand my problem with any mental health I had at that age. So if I can help, and if sport can help, if exercise can help, if fitness can help, let's do it. Let's do it. Listen, Fitbank Health Group is there. What does it say? Your health is your wealth. Exactly that. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got your mental health, you can't function. Never mind going running on a treadmill. You can't go running if you can't get out of bed in the morning because your mind's in such a dark place. So you need that health. Let's all try and club together. Let's see if together we can collaboratively come up with some really good ideas to really engage people who've got mental health problems, people who haven't, people who've had it, people who've got better from it. Let's all try and help each other. That's basically the ethos of what I'm trying to say today. And if we can do that, listen, society's going to be a better place. We're all going to be better people for it. We're all going to feel better. Anyway, from Fitbank Health Group and Neil at Fitbank Health Group, I hope I've not bored you. I hope what I've said makes sense, and have a great weekend.